Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Furykov's net ability, Full Metal Alchemist Combo Master. Before we get into that though, I know that's hype, but I do want to give a quick update on Togashi's progress, because I've recently made videos about that before the return of the official manga, and I want to just note here that his pacing is going rapid speed here. He released 422 Sent to Jump July 1st. That was when we didn't even have 412 yet, okay? Then he's saying 428 is basically completed, right? Perfect. Then July 7th, we don't even have 413 released yet, right? Or it just released as the release of this video. And 423 is Sent to Jump. He also noted that he eats potato chips with chopsticks to keep his hands clean. Appreciate that, GOAT. And then today, well, a lot of people are in an uproar about this, but he confirmed that he completed the character ranking for 432 and 433. This is the highest amount of chapters we've ever even seen Togashi talk about, right? Because the last update we got was 431. Now we're up to 433 in progress. So that's just such an amazing thing to hear about. And if you notice, right, Togashi is working in tandem with the releases of the chapters, right? And it seems like every time we get a new chapter released, we're getting another one Sent to Jump. So I guarantee you we're going to be getting another batch, not that, you know, I hope the wait isn't going to be that long, but I really don't mind, especially since we're getting 10 chapters. But I don't think it's going to be that long of a wait to get another 10 batch. And he's already working on the third batch with this recent post he just released. And another thing, quick note, people are saying that this is a huge spoiler or whatever. They're thinking that the black whale exploded. It's just a random thing he's putting down to cover the chapter. Like, that's just the design of it. That's not the black whale exploding. I don't know. Why would he release such a big spoiler like that? Like, come on, guys. Come on. But anyway, let's get started with the video. Let's get into Furykov's net ability, Full Metal Alchemist Combo Master. So, I was so astonished by um the name. Honestly, I was shocked, and when I first read it, I didn't really, the translation messed me up. When the translations first came out, I didn't really know how the thing worked, but now from my understanding is this is one of the best supportive net abilities somebody could have on their side, right? And I didn't mention it in my last video, but because of Furykov's ability, Prince Benjamin was able to decipher what his Nen Beast does. So, our boy has a massive power amp, because he already has Benjamin Baton, and now he has a Nen Beast. So, they're currently heading to Prince Camilla, okay? And I really wish her luck, because with Furykov's ability, is he's able to, figure out what your Nen ability does, like what he's doing with Prince Benjamin, right? He deciphered his Nen ability and he can create a weapon that could support Prince Benjamin and give him a higher chance of defeating Camilla, right? He could basically find a loophole and create a weapon that stops Camilla from regenerating, maybe, right? When she comes back to life from post mortem Nen, right? So that's insanely broken. And if he's going to be directly with Prince Benjamin, we don't see him in 410, though. We don't see Furykov with Prince Benjamin. So I'm not sure what happened. But if Furykov died, between the last 30 minutes or whatever, he finally sacrificed himself, that means Prince Benjamin has Furykov's ability, and it's an insanely broken specialization ability. It's so powerful, and it changes the whole it gives Prince Benjamin such a massive advantage. And even like Saradnik should be a little worried. I know he has the future sight, which is basically unstoppable. So nobody's touching him. But he should worry because we don't know what Prince Benjamin's Nen Beast is capable of. We do know that it's because of Furykov that he knows what it does. And here's another thought, right? What if Saradnik understands that and says, wait, I don't know what my Nen Beast does. You know how to decipher it? Let's go. And he says, I'll go with you if you can decipher my Nen Beast. I don't think Prince Benjamin is going to go for that. And, we really have to see how the whole thing goes down. Because apparently Camilla and Saradnik are in the room. They go to room 1001 and they're just sitting there. So I don't know why they would do that. I don't know what they're getting out of that. But at the same time, Saradnik would be chill about it and want to just go after Benjamin when he returns, because he's going to be having a final fight here, right? Because I don't think Prince Benjamin's going to win the war, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, as of who's going to win, that's way too hard to even think about right now. But depending on what his ability is going to be, he might have a shot to take out a few princes, right? We also don't know what's going on with Halkenberg, right? Because he switched bodies in the last chapter. I forgot to mention that. So he's also on the run, and we have to see what's going on with that. And then, yeah, Furykov is just one of the best supportive people now with this ability. Because think about it, right? Alright, he's going against Karapika, and he deciphers his Nen ability, which he does have, a side effect, because he can't use Hatsu, meaning he's completely defenseless when he's actually deciphering the Nen ability. So, you need to be protected at the same time, right? Like, but he's got Prince Benjamin with him and a bunch of military, so maybe he'll be able to, slide by and just read it real quick. But at the same time, it does take some time to read and learn the Nen ability, right? And it takes the same time to craft a weapon, right? Because it's Full Metal Alchemist. You know how our boy Edward Elric does, right? He crafts some crazy, spears and walls and stuff to launch at his opponent. But with Furykov, the amount of time he spent deciphering the ability is how long he's going to spend creating the weapon, right? And it really depends on how much, like I said, how much defense he has in that situation. But right now, that is like the best. He's such a good person for Prince Benjamin to have. And another thing with Beyond Netero, right? Because we found out that Furykov is a child of Beyond Netero. I don't think it's that big of a deal, though. He made a strong case that he really detests Beyond Netero, right? And he doesn't care. He'll sacrifice himself for Prince Benjamin. That's his only family, like we've seen in the badass moment with Prince Camilla. So, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the next chapter. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a lot of reactions and, Karapika saying, "What do we do?" I'm very, very interested to see what happens with Bobby Mina and the other military guards that are already in the room, right? Because how are the princes going to accept, going under, basically being arrested by Prince Benjamin, right? I don't know if everyone's going to really allow these things to just happen. Like I said, with Bisky and Hanzo, especially Hanzo, after what happened with Prince Momose. So, oh, and then another thing, Prince Benjamin also doesn't really care about Fugetsu, which we know the state she's in. So he just, like he said, she's on her last leg. So I don't think he sees her as a threat, which explains Loserus, right? So that really, I think, is what's going on, is that they don't know where Fugetsu is. We didn't see her in this mini-map, so she's probably off with Loserus. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm supposed to be talking about Furykov here. But just know he's one of the best supporters in the whole entire Hunter x Hunter right now, right? This is a devastating combo of Prince Benjamin and Furykov. And, they can really, like I said, if he's going after Camilla and Saraynik, they could possibly craft a weapon to defeat them. But I don't think Saraynik will really be defeated by Prince Benjamin. I remember making an argument that I think Saraynik might take out Prince Benjamin to show how unstoppable he's going to be, right? But anyways, guys, comment down below, who do you think would win that fight, right? Do you think Prince Benjamin is going to defeat Saraynik? Probably not, because we know our favorite blonde-haired protagonist is going to want a shot at Saraynik. But do you think that's a possibility? Do you think Saraynik is taking out Prince Benjamin? Do you think, with the help of Furykov, that he's going to finally defeat Camilla when he gets his get back, right? As always, guys, give the video a like. It's been SJ Benj. Peace.